All right, winters, it's your turn. All right, you guys are cool. You wear silvers better than golds. We really say you guys kind of get all the fun because you get to wear bold, bright colors. Red is not my color, would not normally be something I wear. Today I'm headed to a party that was red, and actually, I would probably do more of like these silvers to my eyes, like granite, smoky quartz is what I would have done. However, I was trying to go with the palette to show you guys. So, all right, so these are going to be your colors. Notice you're going to wear silver jewelry better than gold. And like I said, you guys are cool. Like summers and winters are cool. You may burn, but you may tan a little bit after, but you mostly might burn. But you can see like, and actually, y'all, you wear where's that? Black a little bit better, black and white better than anyone else. So black and white is really, you guys are the only ones that can wear black and white well. Everybody wears black. Let's just be real. However, they don't look good in it. People are going to tell you look good. So all these versions of pink, little bit of purple, not a whole bunch, more like a plum. But you have some blues, some icy, think Elsa, Anna. So Elsa and Anna colors. There is some true red, which is the color I'm wearing, which would not be my normal color, and a little bit of green. So lots of blues and purples, black, white, and silver for you guys. You guys typically have a super high contrast. Let me show you my gorgeous assistant real quick. She was here the other day and she's like perfect winter. She is a Nichols cheerleader. And so she can wear the bright red lip and the bright outfit. Her hair is very dark, and her skin, it has a nice little bronze color, but her eyes are very light. So very light eyes, very dark hair. Okay. Makes her a true winter, but she can rock a good red lip. So you guys can wear red lips. You might not like them. That might be a little too much for you, but you definitely wear that well. So I'm going to start first with the Blossom, which think bold, bright, dramatic, and don't hold back, okay? The Blossom has a cool pink tone. I was trying to think of the words. So cool pink tone. I am going to put it all over. And again, I can wear that color as a summer because summers are also cool. So some of them do overlap, but the black and the white, they do not. So next I'm going to take the Soft Heather and the Sunlit Rose. And I'm going to kind of blend them together. I'm kind of mix them together so you guys can kind of see both. And it's just going to kind of tone it down just a hair. So what I did after to make it a little bit brighter, these are normal colors that like I would wear and I love. They're very popular. We're going to take Merlot, put it out here in the corner a little bit. I'm going to clean that brush and then we're going to blend it all out. We're going to come back and add some crystalline. I liked it on the other eye, and then I came back and added it a second time. So we're going to go ahead and add that back. So very light, but it can also be darkened. Think of cool, crisp winter day when you think about you. But you definitely wear blacks. Blues well. And actually the other day I was thinking, gosh, winters must be like the least group like of most people. Because I just felt like the black and the white, like not a lot of people wear that well. And then when I started like asking people for pictures without makeup and kind of like figuring out their undertones and just kind of practicing with people around me, it was like, winter. And I was like, okay, just kidding. And let's be real, like I'm going to wear black, y'all. No one's going to say, hey, that looks good on you. Okay. You guys might get, oh my God, you look beautiful today. Oh, that's, because of your outfit. I don't get that when I wear black. It's like, oh, that's a pretty dress. Okay. There's a big difference there. And it's mostly because of that color. So I'm going to take that brush. I'm going to take some crystalline. We're going to put crystalline on the inside to kind of brighten a little bit right there. And then I'm going to put some along my lash line. Now, you guys can also are the only ones that can wear black eyeliner well. So if you want a more soft look, you would use that Onyx eyeshadow. Now, if you know me, I don't wear eyeliner at all because eyeliner is absolutely way too harsh on me. This is I have a dry patch right there, so it makes it look like my makeup is not even, y'all. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't want to do that. Hold on. Got ahead of myself. I was talking about black eyeliner. So that's a little bit lighter. So I'm going to skip that. This is just my lashes, but you guys can do bold lashes. So I'm going to do concealer and oops, pick that up after to brighten all this up before we add powder, y'all. Sorry. When you're live, you're just kind of rolling. All right. So we are softening that up. We're just going to leave that. And so I already have my foundation on the matte. I love the matte, but I do put my concealers kind of on top of that. Okay. And then I'll do the powder. So you see kind of like brightened it up a little bit, actually a lot. And then I'm going to take my powder and then you can go over it. You can do blush first too, but just kind of touch that up. Okay. You guys cannot contour or should not contour is what I should say. But we're going to do a little faux contour with this Wineberry. This is something I recently learned that summers can also do. Autumns are really the only ones who are going to do that. Okay. So it is kind of pink. Okay. So see that's a little bit pink. We're going to put that underneath and then we're going to put the robe on top. So this is a bright color scheme for me. But I always put it a little darker. And then I'm going to come back with the powder and tone it down. I feel like when you come back with the setting powder, I mean, you could probably do translucent powder too. It's going to tone it down and it makes it look more natural. And I do the fake contour right here. So instead of being glowy, I'm just going to make it brighter. Okay. And so you can see I'm in autumn also, so I can contour, but to look more bright, I kind of like that summer one. So once that's done, I'll do a little bit mascara. I'm not going to do all of it. Ultimate at the bottom, Lash Intensity at the top. So with really all of our mascaras, they're meant to be buildable, y'all. And so you just add as much or as little as you want. You guys don't need a whole bunch of shimmer, but it's not like you can't use it. So you can use it a little bit more strategic. You want to kind of think of the seasons just like almost like the time of day. So you have your springs, which are sunrise, bright, yellow, sunnies, glowy. Okay. And then we have the summers, which is like the middle part of the day, which is, I'm sorry, your autumns is afternoon, sunny, warm. Think about like a sunset. Autumns is glowy. And then you have summer, which is like evening, which is muddled moonlight type thing. And then you guys are nighttime, where it's dark and crisp and all of that is okay. And so you guys get dark lips. Actually, usually nude lips don't do well on you guys. So you do want to make sure that you definitely have some color. Okay. So you can see I just went back and forth until you feel like you have it. I always feel like it looks like I have eyeliner on because I do my mascara quite thick, I guess. I just like my lashes because that's all I've ever used. Okay. So we've highlighted the inside of our face. We threw those on. And then the faux contour, you are not warm and glowy. So we don't want that look. We want more of a shine out there. Heavy makeup's not necessarily a thing for you. Like you don't want heavy coverage and foundation. But I will show you these colors again. You guys have a lot of choices. You probably have more choices than anyone else as far as these colors go. And like I said, you can do dark, you can do lighter, you can do dramatic. It really goes with what you want. So for lips today, I'm going to do the mauve nude to add some color. And no, if you were wearing this outfit, you could have a bright red lip that much. Perfect. But pale white Jennifer is. So we're going to pick a different color. So this is a little bit, this is rose wood, which It's going to give off a nude kind of vibe, but you actually do need some color. And because I put that lip liner on, y'all, it's a little bit darker. So do you see where it's not nude, but it's also not like a ton of color? So that was mauve nude and rosewood together. I'm going to tone that down just a hair for me because it's, again, Jennifer's White. And then I'm going to take a little bit Sheer Illusion because you guys can do shimmer. And put that right on top. So like I said, I would do more of a nude lip because I can. You guys can't though. So I added that for you guys. So this is your winter look. Hope you guys like it. I hope it's fun. Oh, we're going to go clean that up. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, friends.